Number one, I do not enunciate my T's, especially if they're at like the end of a sentence or like the end of a word, like the last sound in a word. I figured this out my freshman year of college. I think it's a local dialect thing, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it over the video, but examples are words like vote, boat, and mat. I actually just did it because I was conscious. Vote, boat, and mat. I just have inflection in my voice that implies the sound, but I don't actually say it, whereas other people will say vote and boat and mat. And I can do it, I just don't for whatever reason. It's a weird thing, I know. If you don't do that, let me know. I'm from upstate or Western New York, depending on who you're talking to. Actually, another Western New York fun fact, this is actually a Rochester fact, not a Western New York fact, is I call Coke, or what other people call soda, I call it pop. It's pop, people, it's pop. And the third is, I actually danced for 16 years. I danced for 14 years in a dance studio and then 2 years on a dance team in college. But I'm not a very good dancer. I just enjoy it. Growing up, and actually kind of still, my family showed both dogs and rabbits. For dogs, my parents showed Irish setters. Well, my parents showed Irish setters, but my dad would handle, which is what you do when you're showing another dog. When you're showing your dog, it's called handling. He would handle other people's dogs, so he's handled several breeds. And then for rabbits, growing up, they showed Dutch and Checker Giants, and my dad still shows and raises Checker Giants. This one's kind of sad, I feel like. I had braces on my 21st birthday. I got them off the summer after my 21st birthday. Interestingly enough, did not get carded on my 21st birthday. But I get carded for lotto tickets all the time. I don't understand. That's not a fact, that's just fun extra fact. Next is that I don't think Harry Potter is as amazing as everybody else seems to think it is. I enjoy it. I'm not even going to go into it. I'm going to do a video about this someday about how I think Harry Potter is a little overhyped. Disney World is totally my happy place. It's where I go when I need to escape from the world, when I'm having trouble at work. I just think this paycheck is paying for you to go to Disney World at some point, and that's how I get through the day. My iTunes is predominantly Disney soundtracks and show tunes. Like, I don't even know what songs are popular right now because I don't listen to the radio. This is probably embarrassing, or should be embarrassing, but I don't think it is. And that's that for several years when I was in high school, as a nickname, my dad would call me Pork Face. And I don't even remember where it came from. It wasn't like a mean thing. Don't think it was mean, like he was trying to make fun of the way I looked or anything. I don't know, he just did it. He called my stepmom something as well, but I'm not going to share that because, I don't know, I feel weird. She doesn't know, so that I would share it, so I don't want to. We have nicknames. My name is actually Holly, and everybody calls me Holly except for my sister. She calls me Hall, and she is the only person that does that. Really, it weirds me out when other people do it. I'm like, you're not my sister, don't call me that. I'm pretty much the most talkative, shy person you will ever meet in your life. Like, I'm incredibly anxious and shy and new in different social situations, but once you get to know me, I never shut up. Like watching Christmas movies and listening to Christmas music all year long. When I was little, I wanted my mom to move to a trailer park so I could live closer to the library. So my local library right next door to it is a trailer park. It's actually the only trailer park in that town, because they ended up passing like some law that you couldn't have trailer parks or something. I don't know. And I begged her to move there for the longest time, so I would just have, all I had to do was walk to the library. Now they've moved the library, so that would have been counterproductive. I went to a Catholic elementary school, and I was not allowed to wear pants to school until 5th grade. People, I live in Western New York. Do you know how cold it gets in the winter in Western New York? And I wasn't allowed to wear pants. And we went outside for recess all year round, and I had to wear a skirt to school. That was just cruel. I'm just saying. I put applesauce on my cornbread. Actually what I like to do is you want your cornbread to be warm, and then you put butter on it and you let the butter melt just a little bit, and then you pour applesauce over it, and it's delicious. I have done this for as long as I can remember, and other people in my family do it. I'm guessing that at one point someone in my family, it's only my mom's side family, somebody in my mom's family must make really dry cornbread or something, and so that's how it started. Because if you have a piece of dry or slightly old stale cornbread, this will make it better. It will fix everything. Is that I'm a pack rat. My birthday dinner is always tacos. So my mom growing up said we could do whatever we wanted for dinner on our birthday, and I would always ask for tacos. My name was supposed to be Courtney, which is kind of funny. It's my cousin's name. No, she was born after me though, so. But at the last minute, my mom changed her mind and decided she didn't like the name Courtney, and my aunt came to visit her in the hospital while she was in labor and told her, because I was being born near Christmas, that she could name me something stupid and Christmassy. She was kidding. She was not telling my mother to do this, and she suggested Carol or Christmas or Noel or Holly, and my mom went, Holly, that's what I'm naming my kid. Thanks. People always remember my birthday though, so that's a win. I get way too emotionally invested in TV shows, whether it's scripted or a reality show. I sit there and think these people are real. Probably it's the worst with reality shows. Like when I watch Survivor, I get like really into it, and I get mad if certain people are gonna win. Like right now I'm watching it, and if Tyson wins, I'm really, really mad. And this will probably go up after Survivor ends, so hopefully I'll be happy and not angry. I have no idea what I want to do with my life, like job-wise. I'm not unhappy in my current situation, but it's definitely not, or at least in the position I'm currently in at my company. I do not want to be in that position for the rest of my life, that's for sure. But I don't necessarily know what I want to do, so I can't move anywhere else, like in my company or somewhere else. Yeah, it's hard. It's a tough one. But does anyone know? Really? Really? Does anyone know what they want to do with their life? If you do, God bless you. This overwhelming urge to just get in a car someday and just go on a road trip without any planning and just drive wherever the road takes me. The next interesting fact kind of goes into this one. I'm an Uber planner. Like, I plan everything. And so the fact that I want to make that road trip is just crazy. I come from a family of readers, but we read all completely different genres. Like, my brother reads like spy, mystery novels, and my dad reads like detective stories. He likes Dick Francis, and my mom reads like Stephen King. I don't know, but we all read. When I was little, I would tell my pet rabbits what I wanted for Easter because I thought that they could tell the Easter Bunny what I wanted. I don't know. I don't know, people. Is that I love watching procedural crime dramas, so Law & Order, Castle, NCIS, Bones, all that fun stuff. But I cannot stand reading books like that. Like, I cannot read a mystery novel to save my life, which I think is so weird. So those are 25 just random, all-around facts about me. I think you got some extra ones in there because I tell stories, because I'm talkative, but that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.